Pupils will be marked under the new system for English literature, English language and maths credit. Frederick Florin. The number of children receiving the top GCSE mark is expected to be cut in half under new reforms. Students will receive their results for the first time under a system which uses grades 9 to 1, rather than from A to G, but grade 9 is reserved for pupils who demonstrated exceptional performance, with only a few hundred students expected to achieve the coveted clean sweep of straight 9s. The new grades were part of a package of reforms by former Education Secretary Michael Gove, designed to toughen up syllabuses and to cut down on the number of students getting As by splitting it between the two highest grades, 8 and 9. Pupils will be marked under the new system for English literature, English language and maths, while the rest of their subjects will be marked under the old A to G grades. Ofqual, the exam regulator, said that just 2% of students, roughly 16,000, will be awarded grade 9 for English language this year, compared to 4% who got A last year. Former Education Secretary Michael Gove credit Neil Hall. Meanwhile, they predict that 3% of students, almost 11,000, will get a 9 in maths, compared to 7% who last year were awarded an A. Sally Collier, chief regulator of Ofqual, predicted that this year a few hundred children will receive straight 9s this year. Several of the top independent schools opt for the gcse in English and maths, meaning that students who will achieve the coveted straight 9s in all three subjects are likely to be concentrated at the top grammar schools. The Daily Telegraph understands that 12 students at Colchester County High School for Girls, a leading grammar school, will achieve straight 9s, which is 10% of the year group. 10 pupils at Queen Elizabeth's School, a boys' grammar school in North London, will get straight 9s, and around half a dozen at Tunbridge School. 7 pupils at Reading School and 8 pupils at the Judd School are also set to receive a clean sweep of 9s. I don't want to see children feeling like a failure and for success to become more elusive. Helen Pike, headmistress of Magdalen College School. Dr. Tim Lunag, the Department for Education's DFE chief analyst, predicted that just 2 pupils would get straight 9s when the new grading system was rolled out across more subject. The headmistress of a leading independent school warned that the new grading system will leave even the brightest children feeling disappointed that they have missed out on the top grade. Helen Pike, headmistress of Magdalen College School in Oxford, told the Daily Telegraph, "I have been preparing parents for this all year, saying we don't want pupils to feel like a failure if they get an 8 rather than a 9. I do welcome exams which are challenging, but I don't want to see children feeling like a failure and for success to become more elusive." Magdalen School pupils take the gcse for maths, but Ms. Pike said that 15% of the year group had achieved grade 9 in English literature and language. Teaching unions warned that the reforms have left the exam system in turmoil. Credit Abby Traylor-Smith. Teaching unions warned that the reforms have left the exam system in turmoil. Dr. Mary Bousted, General Secretary of the Association of Teachers and Lecturers, said that the calamitous, rushed-through reforms have put extreme pressure on pupils. "We can only hope pupils aren't put at a disadvantage after being used as guinea pigs," she added. A lack of information about the new 9 to 1 grade boundaries has left pupils, parents and employers confused about what now constitutes a pass at GCSE. A DFE spokesperson said, "Over the last 6 years we have incorporated the best features of successful curricula and qualifications from around the world into our education system and signaled our intent to continue raising standards with the introduction of a standard and strong pass at GCSE. Those students achieving a grade 9 should be pleased with their performance." Changes to GCSEs. What you need to know. Changes to GCSEs. What you need to know. 0257